Oh, Sound of Music was wonderful. We had such a fantastic time. Obviously, we had so many more children involved than ever before. I think we were beyond 60 if you count our technical team. We had a student on drums, we had backstage crew, we had people trying to assist with lights and sound and getting involved. Lots of boarders who were doing hair and makeup, lots of parental input with costume changes. So it was a massive team and a fantastic time for everybody.
So professional, really amazing. For it to have been seen by 800 people nearly across the 4 shows was wonderful. Some people came back 2, maybe 3 times. I think one family came back, so it was really, really wonderful.
Playing the lead male role was great fun. It was obviously a lot of pressure, but I definitely enjoyed it and I'll definitely want to do it again. Playing the Pirate King last year definitely helped with learning the lines and learning all the different moves how to do, but it was great fun.
Well, I was the music director and I played double piano with Jenny Hawkins and FERGUS SEGROVE, who was playing the drums. Playing double piano, which we hadn't done before, instead of an orchestra version, was quite taxing because there was a lot of music in that we never heard before because it's a stage presentation rather than a film version, so a lot of the music was unheard before. And that was quite tricky in many places.
Yeah, so behind the scenes I was drumming. Alongside Mr. Hawkins and Mr. Weaver, both on the piano. So that was really good to work with them, both really nice people. And it was great to put drumming into Sound of Music because you wouldn't really associate it with that.
And he just picked up the music really well. There was no written score for him, so he just ad-libbed most of the time, and he was very good.
Elsa is the captain's fiancée, but she was such a fun role to play. I mean, we had a couple of dances, we had a few songs. I got to work closely with Zach and Ross, which was a really fun experience.
It was really lovely to be asked to choreograph for The Sound of Music. It's a great opportunity for students who don't normally get to do dance to have the experience of adding it into their overall performance. The sixth formers actually came back and said, I really enjoyed learning the partner work for the party scene and especially the waltzing sections, which was really lovely to hear. It was really lovely for my dance students to have the opportunity to become part of the production as well, as usually they're just involved in dance, and this way it led them to working with students of other ages, students of different disciplines, such as singing, such as drama, which was really, really, really lovely.
So we got to come in the party scene and we did a routine, which was really good fun. We had like some tricks in it and turns and loops, and yeah, it was a good experience.
And what was wonderful is that the amount of children that got involved were equally balanced between the prep school and senior school.
Oh, I loved working with the different age groups. Working with young children, I've always enjoyed it. I still go down to the prep school now and see them sometimes.
So there was like from year 2 to like 6th form, and we got to like mix with different people. Yeah. So like there wasn't just one person that you had to stay with all the time.
Because now like Ross, we like we make a schedule. So Ross comes to the playground, we all meet again.
I got to spend so much time with the children. They don't only look up to me in the musical. They look up to me in real life now, and it's a great feeling.
It reminds me of when I first started, when I first got into the choir and acting and singing, and it's to be able to include the whole school right down to little Leo play Gretel up to me, who I'm like nearly 20 now, and it's such a perfect show for that. And it was really nice to be able to help the other children in progressing their acting. It was a real honour, honestly.
Saturday matinee was particularly brilliant. It was the first time we've ever done a matinee, and because of the nature of the show, we wanted to make sure that our younger students and people from the surrounding area could bring their little ones, and obviously an evening performance is quite late, it's a long show. It was a huge triumph. We had so many children who came out singing the tunes and doing the dances and whatever, so it was a real triumph.
Especially for the kids to be able to experience what it's like in the performing world, 2 shows in one day, so it was really, really wonderful.
That was the hardest performance of all, just because you had to get yourself up for that performance with a different audience. It's harder with the different reactions, you didn't get the same jokes, but it was still good to be able to show it off to as many people as we could.
We had the matinee on Saturday. It was a different age group, so then you would get other younger people's views. And then, so it was fun to see how, like, they enjoyed it. I was like looking under the screen thing, the curtain, and I saw loads of people from my class.
Yeah,
They really liked it.
So we're here at the wrap party for the Sound of Music, and it's been really lovely. We haven't seen each other in ages, and it's been nice for Mr. Green to catch up with all the cast and just meet everyone again.
And what's been so nice is seeing our sixth formers mingling with the little ones in the prep school. And I'm sure you've all created bonds with each other which you will remember forever. And it was really simply the best performance with so many people involved.
Beforehand, music was always going to be something. Once I left school, it was just going to be a hobby. But it's made me think about what I want to do. Having that buzz being on stage was nothing like you get anywhere else. So definitely want to carry it on if possible.
Well, after Seaford, I hope to continue for one more year doing this Year 14 post-A level gap year thing to prepare to go to the Royal College of Music. That's the dream, really.
Lots more acting, lots more drumming, maybe a bit of both like we had for this musical.
I absolutely love musical theatre, so I do want to look in something along those lines. But yeah, I think musical theatre is the ultimate goal for me.
Next term, we have our prep school show, which is Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and we're just doing auditions straight off the back of the Sound of Music. We've been auditioning this week for all our lead characters and our chorus in that. So the atmosphere at the moment, particularly in the prep school, because of being involved in this musical, is just riding high. So we're really, really excited that all our singers, dancers and actors can have another go at doing another brilliant show.
With the actions, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, Elaine, I call myself, far a long way to run. Come on, so you don't turn your head. Love, I live to follow so. Tea, a dripping jam and bread, that will bring us back to I'm glad you sang better than that in the show.